I'm in San Francisco, fam, and I check into the hotel here at the Marriott. And the woman says to me, she says, "Thank you for being a Marriott Bonvoy rewards member." And I said, "No problem." And then she hands me two keys. I'm one person. She hands me two keys. And she sees that I'm married. So I guess that's Marriott's way of saying, "You're a loyalty rewards member. If you want to cheat on your wife, and we know you do, we got your back. Here's two keys. You don't have to bother asking us for the other key. You are loyal to us, and we will cover your tracks for whatever nefarious things you want to do." And I love that about the Marriott. Now, am I going to take them up? Am I going to cheat on my wife? No, I'm not. I'm a good dude. But it's nice to know that the Marriott has your back. Do you want to cheat on your wife? Do you want to kill a drifter? Do you want to store money and drugs in one of our rooms and then hustle it down to the fitness center in order to make an exchange? I just love the way that the Marriott Bonvoy does business. If you're a loyal rewards member, that's like a hotel that I can get behind and that gets behind you. You know, if you want to cheat on your wife, the Marriott is like, we're not a Coldplay concert. We got your back. We get it. And at the end of the exchange, uh, the woman behind the counter slides me two bottles of water. I guess one for me and one for the home wrecker that I'm going to have up to my room. So it's like Marriott just keeps coming with the loyalty. And I love that because you're not going to find that in society. Everything's very corporate now. And Marriott is very corporate, but under the surface, they're like, "Here's two keys. We get it. And here's two waters. We're not playing games. We got your back, dog." And I just love that about the Marriott. You're not going to find that in society. Everybody's trying to cover their own tracks, but Marriott looks out for you and looks out for your tracks to cover it. And it's the best. It's the best. Now, I'm not going to do it, but it's nice to know that Marriott has it covered in case I do want to do it. There's a issue with hotel waters, though, that I don't care for. It's not necessarily the Marriott. When I stay in other hotels, you have a choice when you go up to the room. It's either complimentary waters or waters that are $35. I love that. I love that they don't tell you which one is which. You kind of have to figure out, is this complimentary? Is it $35? It's like gambling when you go to your room. And gambling is fun, especially with hydration. I love it. So you go up to your room, there's two sets of waters. One is complimentary and one is $35. And you wonder, with the one that's $35, where did it come from? What makes that $35 water? Did it come from a glacier at Brad Pitt's house? And what about the complimentary water? Is that from the toilet? Probably it is. So it's great having to make that choice. You know what I really love? I really love the hotels where there's no complimentary water and it's only $35 water, because the hotel kind of puts you on the spot as if to say, how badly do you want to be hydrated, right? Bad enough to go bankrupt? Because this is $35 water. I never had a $35 water, and even if I do have the money, but just based on principle, I won't drink a $35 water. But I think I'm gonna start really living, because maybe it has like life enhancing qualities to it that I never would have suspected. There has to be something for $35 water. And I just think that bottled water is so good with branding. I love it. I love branding. And bottled water personifies the level of branding that I want in my own life. Like smart water. You know, you buy a smart water for an exorbitantly inflated price, and then you chug it. And it's like there's a subconscious thing where it's like, I'm buying smart water. I'm drinking it to feel smart. That's why I want to do a thing with holy water. drinkable holy water and put it right next to the smart water. Maybe call it everlasting life. So it's like the consumer has the choice. Do you want smart water so that you're a little bit smarter? Or do you want holy water, which turns you into God? It's got the power of God and the Holy Spirit in it. So the way we would do it is like you get the water and then you have it blessed by a priest and then you put it on the market. And then you just advertise it as everlasting life. This water is better than smart water. This water turns you into divinity. You drink this water, you can now walk on water. You can turn this into wine. You have miraculous powers. It's implied, just like smart water, it's implied that you're smart. Does it really make you smart? I don't know. But the everlasting life, holy water, implies that you're a god. And that's better than being smart. So it's branding, and I love branding, and I love the way that the bottled waters have led the way. And, imagine if we got everlasting life water into hotels, what we could charge. If smart water is charging $35, we could charge like $1,000. We can charge $1,000, and like we have catchphrases like every sip is like a little baptism. It's great branding. And I used to think branding was nonsense, but it really is the best because it's all about what's going on in your mind. It hypnotizes you into thinking that you're drinking a better water. And isn't that what's important? It's important to not necessarily if the water is better, it's important what's going on in your mind and what you're processing internally that's going to make the water either smart or godlike. And it's all coming from within anyway. So branding gets you focused on the best case scenario, that you're a god now because you drank this holy water. So those are just some ideas, and I have other good ones, and I'm in hotels a lot. So that's what's going on. Now I'm in San Francisco, and I gotta say, it's freezing here. And I guess it's Northern California, so it's supposed to be freezing, but I've never been here, so, I don't know that it's supposed to be freezing, but I just think California and I think warm, and this is not warm. This is very cold. And it makes for good small talk, though, What's with this weather? And people look at me like, what? This is normal. And I go, it's not normal for me because I'm not from here. And what about the other issues that you guys have in California? Does every homeless person have a dog in San Francisco? Does every homeless person have a dog? That's a real question. It's almost like a homeless person goes to the city council and goes, I don't have a home. And they go, well, we can't help you with that, but would you like a dog? Would you like some company while you're destitute and homeless? Another mouth to feed. Would that be good? And you go, well, yeah, that's better than nothing. So now you have homeless people with dogs. So, and it's everywhere. And there's excrement on the street. So I don't know if that's the dog's excrement or human excrement or whatever, but you really have to watch where you walk in San Francisco on your way to get a $25 omelet, which is what breakfast costs here. I mean, and I'm not coming from Wisconsin, I'm coming from New York, and it's $25 omelets here. And that's a little startling considering that you have to walk through a post-apocalyptic sidewalk in order to get to a $25 omelet. So I'm sure there's good points of San Francisco. I've just experienced the cold, dirty, expensive version of it. So I'm not sure where the fun part is. The people here are very nice, so I'll give you that. I love the people, but it's just the other things that I mentioned that are problematic. So that's my rant for today. Hotels, the Marriott, thumbs up. San Francisco, get it together. And please like and subscribe to this channel. Please. I love you.